Revelio. Alohomora.
What do we have here? A den?
Revelio.
Mine now, demi-guys. Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greeting!
I actually...
Oh, my mind feels lighter already. Now, I did promise to show you how to improve. Oh, with that knowledge, you'll be able to break open even stronger. However, we don't yet know who's behind these statues. If you bring me more moons, I'll show you how to cast the most powerful form of Alohomora known to wizard kind. Keep looking for those moons, hmm? You'll save my sanity, and we may get to the bottom of whoever's behind all of this.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. 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 Alohomora. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Places. Defender! Bombarder! Confringo! Revelio.
They don't seem to care for me in Hogsmeade.
Accio. Protego!
My eyes closer. Best.
Expulso! Expulso! Protego! Stupid! Novice! Stupid! Thought you had Revelio.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poachers' best-kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way. A centaur.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently. I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long.
Revelio.
This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Perhaps I shall scout around for something to poach. It's been ages since I've found anything worth poaching their crack yet.
Luna!
The lamb returned. Dealt with it from the start. Back for more. I've never been one for gardening. What have you done?
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word. Given how crowded it is here, how could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted. What I wouldn't give to be a Devaguise right now.
Revelio.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, stroking a...
It's no talent.
That's our scout around.
Revelio.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
They say we can... Those run through with a blade. Their violence is going to get me precisely what I want. Someone's going to regret this trespassing. Miserable weed.
Revelio.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even hope, shall we? That's it. I it's the one. Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Hello, Hamora. All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The elements of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Crap, you are. Afraid to fight?
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
I'll check you.
May have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
This way.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But it'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Wheat.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers?
It'd be foolish not to expect it. I'm sorry to say that you like...
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get...
You're right. If there's anything the poachers... Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Revelio.
Perhaps the book Professor Weasley wants me to get is upstairs.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Lumos.
Revelio.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Immediate transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The snake bird.
No, incorrect. The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid?
Felix Felicis.
Well done. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical...
Horcruxes.
No, the answer was the Death... According to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer... When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is true or false. Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to...
False.
Correct. What? Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty... And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either.
I'd like to answer more questions.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
The Order of Merlin.
No, that's incorrect. The Wizards' Council disbanded in 1707 after the creation... Which dragon breed is the smallest?
The Peruvian Viper.
Brilliant! Who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
Quincy Hogg.
It is believed that Hengist used the 3 Broomsticks Inn as his home.
A demiguise.
Yes! What is the only spell known to repel a Lethifold?
The knockback jinx.
Actually, the answer was the Patron. The only known survivor of a Lethifold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who was on holiday in Who published the law of elemental transfiguration?
Evangeline or...
That's incorrect. One of the principal exceptions to Gamp's law is that food cannot be conjured, though it can be summoned.
Look before you leap.
No, the answer was... In Latin, the Hogwarts motto is Draco Dormiens Nunquam. Which magical creature is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth?
The Ashwinder.
That's incorrect. According to Parselmouths, each of the runes pour... Where is Ilvermorny School of Witchcraft and Wizardry?
The Amazon rainforest.
No, The American school was founded in the 17th century. What is the most powerful love potion known to wizard kind?
Amatentia.
That's the answer. Amatentia smells differently to every person, according to what they find attractive. Are you interested in continuing on to the next round? They're my most difficult questions.
Give me your worst.
Wonderful. I do admire your thirst. Emmerich the Evil was killed in a duel against whom?
Beatrix Bloxham.
Incorrect. Emmerich gained notoriety for terrorizing villages in the south of England. If a chaser keeps their hand on the quaffle as it goes through the goal, what foul are they committing?
Blatching.
The answer was actually haversacking. Blatching is flying to intentionally collide with a player. Stooging is when two chasers knock the other team's keeper away from the goals so that a third chaser... A bite from a mackled malaclaw has the unusual side effect of causing what?
Bad luck.
Correct! Native to the European coastline, the effects of a malaclaw's bite can last up to a week. What plant excretes stink sap?
Sopophorus bean.
I'm afraid the correct answer was the Mimbleless Mimbletonia plant. The pepper-up potion evolved from a remedy created...
Linford of Stinchcombe.
Very good. In The Wizard and the Hopping Pot, what does the elder wizard leave for his son in the hopping pot?
A smaller pot.
Incorrect. The answer... The story was created by Beadle the Bard. The Snallygaster is native to which region of the world?
The Scottish Highland.
No. The answer... The part bird, part reptile is a distant relative of the Occamy and has serrated fangs and a bulletproof hide.
Sir Lancelot.
No. The three witches in the story are named Asher, Altheda, and Amata. The world's largest kelpie is also known by what other name?
Galangantua.
No. The answer... The Office of Misinformation has worked diligently to discredit any muggle... Who was the first Minister for Magic?
Ethelred the Ever-Ready.
No. The first... Gamp's greatest legacy was the founding of the... You've answered all of my questions. It's nice to know there's another... You might not have got very many right, but I'm sure you learned something... Thank you for humouring me by participating. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Lumos.
Revelio.
You're my second favourite hero!
Revelio.
Incendio.
Revelio.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I am hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
So this is the underground harbour.
Revelio.
It's not these tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
Revelio. Revelio.
Uncle Warren senses best. He often asks after you and his owls.
Beautiful.
Goodness.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done. Class is dismissed. And remember, now is not the time to ease off your studying. OWLs will be here before you know it.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making excellent use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. Deke tells me you captured a unicorn and brought it back to the Room of Requirement. Protecting so rare a beast is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Were your meetings with Professor Black's house elf and exploration of various caves down by the lake connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Not at all. I was, intrigued by stories of a giant squid and wanted to learn more. I encountered Scrope, who seemed delighted to share what he knew.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed. If you wish to practice the spell you just learned, the training dummy is available.
Since our visit to Feldcourt, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest. Explain.
But I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts.
Revelio.
Someone who speaks gobbledygook.
I remember our meet mentioning something about gobbledygook.
Alohomora. Revelio.
I heard Professor Weasley transfigured the book with all her test answers.
Hello,
and
Gareth.
an owl to stop students
So,
from cheating.
has your aunt been taking it a bit easier on you lately?
Unfortunately, no. In fact, I was only testing a new recipe in a mostly empty classroom. And
If you're setting things on fire, then perhaps you ought to rethink your choices.
that's exactly what Aunt Matilda said. Can't let the doubters sway me. When they taste my latest brew, they'll forget their criticisms and the fires. It'll be big. Oh, that gives me an idea. Better write it down.
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Professor Weasley. Alohomora. Revelio. Levioso. Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Alohomora. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Alohomora. Revelio. Compulso. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio.
And it's getting worse. If there's any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the Catacomb.
Accio. Revelio.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Nice to see you again. What do you have for sale?
Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by?
Revelio. Alohomora.
Fine now.
Revelio. Revelio.
I will make it. Hey, bring me a dozen ships to the battle. I'll take more. Run the other way when they...
Descendo. Accio. Incendio.
I didn't touch your help. Thank you. Be the first object of your suspicions? No, my friend. Think you're clever?
Confringo. Bombarda.
Great mistake. You'll pay for that.
Protego.
Red Rock will lead us to victory! Back to the face of death!
Flipendo. Accio. Incendio.
Won't get away with that.
Leviosa. Accio. Confringo.
You only have Ranrock to blame. Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Repello. Accio. Incendio.
Showing off, are we?
Oh, too hard.
Accio. Incendio. Descendo.
I shall avenge your death.
Crucibles. Repello. Confringo. Confringo. Revelio.
Oh, nice to see you here. Ah, isn't the sea air refreshing?
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we...
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb. I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Incendio. Confringo.
know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Accio!
Opening all of these is tempting.
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Revelio.
Bombarda.
Confringo. Smaller than it looks.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Revelio. New conspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there. Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an ultimate pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. There's something here by the altar.
What did you find?
Revelio. Accio. Accio. Revelio. Incendio. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Leviosa. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Leviosa. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Frigo. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do.
Revelio. Accio.
I need to find a safe way across.
Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Flipendo. Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Rickety bone bridge complete.
Revelio. Accio.
Lots of bone metal.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Forza. Accio.
We're in a tomb. Assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
Revelio. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Guardian Leviosa. Accio. Guardian Leviosa.
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced the space beyond the Great Room. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But...
do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or...
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Where did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't... You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. There we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Revelio. Confringo.
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it?
Confringo! Incendio! Bombarda! Confringo! Accio! Revelio! Accio! Revelio!
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Revelio!
Another barricade.
Accio!
On the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try.
Incendio! Bombarda! Accio! Revelio! Flipendo! Accio! Revelio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio!
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
it'd never end.
Confringo! Revelio! Incendio! Accio! Revelio!
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet.
Sebastian! The relic! Look! Could it be?
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all...
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice?
I have no idea. But we're...
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake. I must keep this relic secret. Especially from my uncle. Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please. Leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows. I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
Sebastian's right. We need that relic.
I'm sorry. My mind is made up.
Are you willing to sacrifice your friendship over this?
I might be. How could I choose to stand by and watch him do this?
What if the choice wasn't yours? You wouldn't be to blame for what happens.
What in the world are you suggesting? Imperium?
That's what I'm saying. I would take all responsibility. This could save your friendship. I know how to cast it. Sebastian taught me. But I won't do it unless you agree.
This is insanity. I can't believe you would ask this of me.
Sebastian is never going to give up trying to cure Anne. If you try and stop him now, he'll never forgive you.
Fine. This is unfathomable. But I suppose if you want that responsibility, it may just save what is left of my friendship with Sebastian. Remember, this is what I was telling you about the dark arts. They come with a cost. Do what you have to do. Cast it. Before I change my...
Imperio!
Step aside, Ominous. Stay in place until we're out of sight.
I will.
Sebastian, come on.
What did you do?
Imperio. It was the only way to get out of here without a fight.
Ominous, I'm sorry.
Sebastian, we have to go.
Did we do the wrong thing?
You need the relic.
I know. But not like this.
Ominous and I agreed. Surely there's a difference between casting Imperial on someone without their knowledge and casting it with permission.
I understand what you're saying. I do, but...
I've taken full responsibility. You have my word.
knows that hasn't changed. How long will the spell last? How long must Ominous stay in the tomb?
The curse is lifted already. He'll easily find his way out of the catacomb just as we did. He'll be all right, Sebastian.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what happened to get this ready. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset me.
I'll bury you in the deepest vault.
Accio.
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke! Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Not quite. Glance off of me. I've been fighting since before you were protection? You can't stop us.
Keep out of the way!
You'll not win here. Accio. We've got them. They'll retreat. We'll make them.
Stop provoking them!
I'm handling it.
I'm handling it! Put me on the ground now! We need to back! Keep it going!
Bombarda. Fight. Confringo.
Nice of you.
Got it! Finish me!
We've got them. They'll retreat. We'll make them retreat.
I'm handling it.
Bombarda.
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him?
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while.
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be...
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's lawyer, Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic, even against our enemies. What Sebastian did, that you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all, tells me everything I need to know. You, Sebastian, is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will know. Why, Sebastian?
Off on another adventure, are we?
delivering those potions.
Revelio.
Hopefully Pippin's quality will meet mine.
Killer
And
fire has gone up in price lately. I don't know if you've noticed.
I know there was
Revelio.
I was meant to pick up in town.
Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio. Aloha Mora. What do we have here? A demiguise. Mine now, demiguise. Revelio.
You there? Can you help me?
What is it? What's wrong?
Goblins! That's what. Ranrock's lot. I need a little something. Something to protect me if I run into them.
You're right, the world's not safe at the moment.
Oh, I will. Ranrock's lot won't take me down. And I've you to thank. Please, accept this gift in exchange for your help.
Are you in some sort of trouble?
I don't suppose a student like...
Yes, I have some right here. Please take it, and be careful.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I feel better already, just no... Please take this as thanks for your generosity. Can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
So nice of you to stop by.
I should investigate.
Revelio. 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 Incendio.
You'll enjoy your time.
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Revelio. Revelio.
Oh, how I love it.
Excuse me, madam. I thought I heard you say something.
Yes, indeed. Talking to myself again. I find myself to be quite the engaging conversationalist since my husband passed. Madam Althea Twiddle, pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Madam Twiddle.
You know, you might be interested in this. You young people love this sort of thing. My husband often ruminated on the mysterious statue just outside our hamlet. Some sort of archaic puzzle involving vases, he would insist. I stumbled upon it today when I had a burst of energy and extended my...
An archaic puzzle. Sounds fascinating.
You see, I suspected you'd be interested, and wait till I tell you about the rumours surrounding this particular puzzle. My husband Greville insisted that solving the puzzle, the man was intrigued by everything. He was about to try and solve it himself when...
Where can I find this statue?
It's not far from Irondale. It's down by the shore, near those old ruins. You can't miss it.
If I happen...
Ah, the spirit of youth.
I should look into the statue Madam Twiddle mentioned.
Mother's rolling in her...
Pardon me, sir.
Come to stare at the fool, have you? There's Pory. She's robbed almost everyone now.
I'm not sure.
Then you're the only one who doesn't know about Catherine running off with that thief, Victor Rookwood, and good riddance, I said. Never thought she'd return to steal from me. Us. But I want her caught and sent to Azkaban for stealing a prize family heirloom.
What exactly was the family...
A necklace. Belonged to the first of the Haggerty women. Hundreds of...
Why would Catherine come back to rob the hamlet if she'd...
Do I look like a criminal to you? How should I know? She always despised this place. Resented having to grow up here.
Are you sure,
Thanks to that Rookwood louse, we're inundated with all manner of criminal. But she was the only one who knew where the heirloom was hidden.
I could keep an eye out for the thief, sir.
You? Ugh. Nothing to be done by the likes of us. This is a job for the fine off. Besides, the thief, my sister, only strikes at night.
What do you have for sale?
Hey, you stopped by today? Thank you for your patronage. I'd keep an eye on your belongings if I were you. Catherine will steal the eyebrows off your face, she will.
A pile of gold. I must be on the right track. It looks as if the thief took more than they could carry.
Aloha, Mora. Revelio.
Who would have thought that butterflies of all things would lead someone to treasure?
Revelio. Revelio.
More gold? I must be getting closer.
Oh, this day's gone too. Over here!
Get away with that. I shall
Too late. Revelio.
What do you...
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
That's that. Settled.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Revelio.
Lumos.
An intruder!
Revelio. Lumos.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt. Revelio.
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Incendio. Descend.
Potato! Leviosa!
Hurt me! No! I will make you pay.
Protego! Revelio! Revelio. Niffler. It wasn't capturing Haggerty after all. Levioso. Arresto momentum. I have the Niffler. Now to look for the Haggerty family heirloom. Revelio. That must be the Haggerty family heirloom. Revelio. Revelio. That's it. I should tell Madame Twiddle about what happened.
Revelio.
Been since before you were...
Unforgivable!
There you
Descender! How nice of you to stop by. You always had a lucky shot! You don't leave you with the cheap slave! Expelliarmus! Oh, incendio! See if you can send your price at me. I don't have time for this! Glaciers, defender! Accio! Descender! Get away! This is almost too easy! You're making this too easy. Ranrock won't be stopped! Expelliarmus! Repenter! Glaciers! Defender! Unbreakable! You're not even trying! Glaciers! Defender! Confringo! Glaciers! Defender! Confringo!
Castle must have been quite stately in its time.
Incendio!
Shame I didn't have an audience for that one. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Descendo. Levioso. Incendio. Descendo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio. Accio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. I have the Niffler. Now to look for the Haggerty family heirloom. Mrs. Twiddle, your husband was right.
Oh, really?
Yes, I had to destroy a number of...
Well done. Oh, well, my curiosity. Oh, my husband would be so pleased to know he was right about that statue.
Absolutely shameless.
Protego! I have some good news, Mr. Haggerty.
Nothing too unmasked, was there?
Actually, sir, the...
What? Catelyn was the only one who knew how to... But, I suppose... Well, if you found the Niffler's lair, as you...
I found your heirloom, and I'll give it back to you. For a price.
Huh? I suppose that's only fair. Catherine's a disappointment. What a strange world we live in. Suppose they can't send a Niffler to Azkaban. At least I got my heirloom back. You should be proud of all the potions you've brewed. Deep's no herbology professor, but some plants here seem to be ready to harvest.